Oh boy. Okay. Just watched Avengers Endgame. Uh, the bootleg version that got leaked. Cause I'm on shift and there's nothing to do. Uh, I both loved it and I hated it, but mostly I loved it. If I could, without giving any spoilers, it was just like Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Part one, kind of dragged, kind of boring. Some funny and actiony parts here and there, but for the most part, kind of dragged. And then part two was more action. It really got the ball rolling, and that's how I felt with Endgame. The first half was kind of like okay, and the second half was like okay, finally something's happening. Um, and of course they had to throw in their feminism, their feminist girl power stuff, which I don't mind, but they just made it way too obvious. There's a scene with Carol Danvers, and just a bunch of women show up. Pretty much, Spider-Man is like, you're gonna need help, and then all these women show up. I'm not gonna mention who, because that does have spoilers. And they're like, she has help. It's like, okay, you know. And at the same time, Endgame began with Captain Marvel already there, and I know we had the end credit scenes where she shows up, but I would have liked a little more. Oh snaps! I would have liked a little more of her just showing up and be like, and having the Avengers explain to her what happened to Nick, so and so. But overall, I liked it. I would give it, as a whole movie, I would give it an 8 out of 10. But as far as action goes, if I'm only counting the action parts, it was a perfect 10. Cause and then the shockers, my jaw dropped maybe about 3 times. I was all like, cause I surely wasn't expecting it. Maybe true Marvel fans out there are expecting it. But I didn't really read a lot of Marvel. And even now, I usually read DC. The Marvel that I did read was X-Men and Spider-Man. So as far as Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy comic books, not really too familiar with. But anyways, yeah, I mean, I'm on my shift. There was nothing to do, and I'm still gonna go watch it in theaters. I have tickets already. And I gotta take my little brother-in-law and his cousin and stuff. But yeah, I mean, good movie. I wish I could talk about it more without giving spoilers. But yeah, it kind of dragged a bit here and there, but it was a main contribution to the whole movie, to the plot. But yeah, definitely go watch it. And not too much political stuff except for the feminist girl power stuff at the end ish. And there are some permanent deaths. So that was kind of just like, oh wow, they really did do that. But yeah. And yeah, no more spoilers. Okay, so have a good one. Go watch the movie. And check your bladder, because you don't want to get up. All right, bye.